What's up? This is your guy TJ and the show is called Drip and Drops. You get to know me now. Subscribe there. It is STA Kulu and everyone should be there. In Arabic, Kulu means all of us on board. So, welcome to the show, Drips and Drops. Wow, first of all, my name is Taban Achigam Jingok, and my stage name are called TJ. You can call me Professor T. That's what I'm known for. I'm a South Sudanese, born in Rumbek Center. Grew up in Maridi. Part of my childhood is Maridi. Maridi is part of Western Equatoria. And then I went to school there, in primary school called Itiri or Michael Tawil. Later on, I went back to Rumbek to a primary school called Agergum, and finally to Kenya. So I finished my primary school in Kenya, secondary school, and university in the same year. So I'm half single, half married. So that's who I am. Anyone who is interested can also make that, it can break that barrier of being half single, half married. So if you like it, go and subscribe there, ask the question, and it will be directed to me if you are interested. Gentlemen like me. Taban is an Arabic name. I actually wanted to change, but now I'm too old to change it again. Somebody who's suffering. That is the literal way you can easily define it. But yeah, it may mean a lot. I just made it simple because I'm a South Sudanese for anyone to pronounce. But you can still translate in my mother tongue. Okay, so somebody who is born in crisis in my mother tongue is called Gum. You know, it's simple. Somebody who has suffered from the whole of inception, I don't know, with my dad, and then when I was born, I was still in crisis. You know, everything became Taban. So that's the name. Very simple. First of all, I was a musician. Then I find it easy to communicate message when I make it in form of comic. So whenever I sing a song, it's something that is funny, and then with our mindset of people saying, you know what, you cannot be a musician, you know, musicians are just people who are useless in the world. So the whole community sat down and said, no, you cannot be a musician. So sometimes when a community decide, so I went back to drama. So drama I've been doing well, and I can say, I can remember I start drama, and then I came and start music later on, because I start drama first, and then I came and do music. So when I started drama, it was in class 4. When I started music, it was in class 6. So when they prevent me from class 8, and then now I become what? I came back to content creation, and that is drama in the first place. So it is about, I can say 206, 207 there. Yeah. Content creation is all about your happiness, by the way. You don't make it for people. Like, for example, I create content because they make me happy. So, for example, the most interesting about making content is you as a person to be happy first, to be interesting to what you are doing. So the rest don't matter at the end of the day. So that's, I can say that the most interesting part is it make you more happy, more more goal achiever than anyone. So that's the most interesting part I can say. I can say it's an activism quote, okay? Because there are information that I want to pass to many people, but I find if I'm alone, not making contents, I cannot get to those people. So if I make contents, they go wider and they reach people. Internet. Especially in South Sudan, we have made contents but they are not reaching out there. Poor internet connection, ignorance of our people, saying, why should you are a grown-up person, you have a degree, why are you making content? Content are just for kids. So I think education in general is a problem, especially with the South Sudanese. We are not gaining from our content creation. So if the internet was to be there, a well-connected internet, and then definitely people will get to know what we are doing and they will get to laugh. So I can say internet and ignorance of our people can be a challenge. Why not? By the way, films is not a talent. Anyone can act. If I call somebody who's working there now and say, do you play this role, he will play. What is stand out is how she or he is going to act it. So film industry, everyone must do filming. It's just that it is your choice. So I advise you, film is the best way to communicate to our people and to maybe correct some bias in the society. Yeah. And this thing, at this time, there's a short vine that I did in Nairobi. It's called Corn. Among over 300 videos that I've ever done in my life, that thing made me happy. When I looked at it like this, it was in Dinka, and it happened, we created out of what has happened to someone else. So I sold a phone that the battery has what? The mud. So, and I saw it is a good phone, and then I bought it from there. It's the most funny short vine that I have ever created, and it makes me happy always. I can rewatch it and rewatch it anytime I want. Yep. All right. But I always appreciate when somebody writes for me. I can relate it. The achievement that I've done is perhaps making names. I've reached wide and wider, and especially outside, people always appreciate what I do. And once I receive such a appreciation, I feel like I've achieved a lot. For example, now it has made my life very difficult. When I'm in a chapati place, oh, Taban, I was like, I'll leave the chapati now, because now I've been known by like 10 to 20 people. So, and then on my way, I would always think, okay, these people knows me. This is a good thing. So I think people have appreciated my content, and it's almost everyone that knows this. They need training. They are not good actors. They need training because they are copying everything. You know, when somebody go to acting, they want to be like Long John, they want to be a Nigerian. They want to be someone else. So I think they need training. They are not good actors. They have to be themselves in the first place, yeah. Filming in South Sudan is, first of all, I need to be consistent in doing it. I need to change the narrative that South Sudanese do not know anything about filming. So I want actually South Sudan to be #1 in terms of content creation, and especially in filming. We have a lot to tell the world through films. So I'm determined, and in the next 10 to 5 years, South Sudan filming will never be the same again. Woo! I don't want to reveal this thing. I had a friend who happened to crush on me, and then, you know, funny thing in our generation, you know what the WhatsApp does and all this thing. She normally sends nudes, and in real life now, when we met, she refused that we should not do anything. I reached a point, we have to do it, you know, and that's one of the most of the craziest things. Because there's, come on, yeah, even somebody who's watching there, somebody's sending you everything, and then when they come to real life, you say, no, we cannot do that. So that's the most craziest thing I've ever done in my life, yeah. The attitudes. You can be beautiful, but immediately you give me an attitude, yeah, I will not see that one again. Yeah. My birthday is always on 2nd March. And I don't celebrate because some of us, we are people who have been born of a parents who have not gone to school. Those, they approximate everything. So you really can't celebrate something that has been approximate. So sometimes Facebook will tell me, hey, it is your birthday. I will say, it's my birthday. Why? I don't know. Imagine somebody is giving you a gift and you don't know whether it is your birthday. So I don't think is good. If you are born in 2000, 2001, 2000, yeah, you can celebrate. But some of us who are 90s, 80s, we should not be celebrating. This is approximation. Imagine somebody is telling you, when they capture this town is when you were born. Like me, I was told when they captured Rumbek. No, I don't know. When they shoot down an airplane somewhere, that's where I was born. So now, which date? It was, the sun was very hot, and the sun can be hot even in November, even in December. So that's the thing. But it's always at 2nd March every year. There are so many people. In fact, I like the vibe of John Frog, just to bring it as a light thing. So I see myself working with an international workers, filmmakers in the world, and Nigerians are doing well. I want also to play with somebody. I want to act like with Kevin Hart. You know, he's short and I'm taller than him. There's nothing good that you see somebody who is shorter than you and act with him. So I really need to act with that dude. Yeah, that's an international figure. I'm consistent, hardworking, and I'm always optimistic in what I do. Yeah, I love December 25th. It reminds me of the commitment that I do in my life and the sacrifice that I made. And I really want to dedicate to somebody I love. And also it is the time I spend, because that's when I have worked from January up to December. So I spend a lot there, and that's my favorite holiday. South Sudan. You know, South Sudan is a land of opportunity. I can never choose any place. Actually, I've been offered to go to the United States 3 times and I refuse. South Sudan, if you have a brain, you can live. It's just that our people like complaining every time. We have beautiful ladies, we have a land that is of abundance and all these things. It needs just commitment and be a billionaire in the world or whichever dreams. Yeah. Scale 1 to 10. To 10. Okay, let me give 8. That's the most attractive. But one thing that makes me laugh is their attitudes. They're very attractive. That's why I give them 8. Lie, the last one. I want to remember because I don't lie. I told somebody I'm coming to Nairobi, when actually I was not going there. It's my ex, so I wanted just to make her feel well. So I lied to her. My mentor, I have like 3 of them, but it depends. I go according to the topic. So if the topic related to that person, I can. But I'm a good advisor. That's why I'm called Professor TJ. So I don't really need advice so much. Yeah, when I used to act in Nairobi, it was, I've never expected that. Somebody went and told a certain lady that I'm a class 3 dropout. I can't imagine. And the way I went my way, I have so many papers in the house. And somebody said, imagine a university graduate being told that he's a class 3 dropout. And it is circulating around, and they want to confirm that that is the truth. Invisibility? No, I rather have a super strength. I can do everything with that. Super strength, you know, even in the Bible, when you go, these people are super strength. They have all this power. It can dilute all this illusion and invisibility and all these things. So that's the best I can have. That's the show by this host that I just finished with him. It's called Dekir. He's a content creator. And let's support each other. This is South Sudan. And what we need is to appreciate the little we are doing. So go there and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's called STA Kulu. And also advise us on what we can do. Content creation is all about you people there. Don't forget to follow the page and to subscribe also. My name is Taban Jingok, aka TJ, and I'm an actor, South Sudanese actor. I have other channels that you can follow me. On my YouTube it is called Taban Jingok, aka TJ, and on my page the same name, and you can subscribe or like it. Thank you for hosting me. This is Drips and Drops. Thank you.